This is Rick Thompson with No BS Business. You want to be a successful entrepreneur with the freedom, money, and rewards that go along with it. Well, we're here to help you do exactly that. But first, we need to make sure that your mind is in the right place. And to do that, we need to inoculate you against the destructive mind viruses that are holding up your progress. We're going to do that by injecting some powerful, positive mind viruses straight into your brain. Positive viruses discovered by super successful entrepreneurs. People who are once at the level you are today and have broken through to achieve tremendous results. They're going to share with you some of the things they wish they knew when they were just getting started. Lessons they learned that you can use now, wherever you are in your journey to become a successful entrepreneur. So sit back and let us inject another positive mind virus right now.
That success is the uncommon application of common knowledge. And I say that based on the fact that if you go out to a group of people and you ask them what's it take to be successful, and I've done this for years, I've asked business professionals, what is the key themes of success? And they'll tell you things like goals, vision, passion, being able to deal with adversity, understanding systems and applying them. Okay? So then I go to the mega millionaires in Masters of Success. I asked really wealthy people and successful people like Buzz Aldrin, the astronaut, and Aaron Brockovich, and Jack Canfield again, and other people, what they thought it took to be successful. And you know what the really, really successful people said? Goals, vision, passion, system, same thing. They gave me the exact same list. Then I went to college students, and I asked college students, what do you guys think it takes to be successful? And you know what college students said? Undergrads. Never had a real job in their life. Undergrads said goals, vision, passion, systems. Same, being able to deal with adversity. Same exact list. However, they did think luck. They almost always say luck, and really successful people rarely say luck. So here's the question. If we all know what it takes to be successful, why is it then that we're not all as successful as we would like to be? I think the answer is the uncommon application of common knowledge. That it's not just understanding these things, it's applying it with an uncommon consistency or an uncommon twist or spin that makes the difference and creates success for people. I end my speech with find somebody who you think is extremely successful, who you know and who you can ask the question, and ask them, what is your secret to success? And write down their answer. Their answer, you will find, will almost never be a secret. They're going to tell you one of the things I just told you, passion, goals, vision, system, something like that. I've never asked somebody who's really successful where they said, oh, you really want to know the answer? Here's the answer. And oh my God, that's the answer? Nobody ever told me that was the answer. No, that never happens. It's always the basics and the fundamentals. So if we all understand it, then why aren't we all so successful? I think it's the uncommon application of common knowledge.
All right, well, the core principle that I really believe and live by, and has made a big difference in my life, and I would love to have years ago, is that success leaves clues. Early in my business career, I thought that I had to figure things out. I felt like a kid in a sandbox, didn't even know what was to happen next. So I didn't learn about being an entrepreneur in school. My parents weren't really successful entrepreneurs. So when I found out that concept that there's a whole industry, personal business, spiritual growth industry, that's all about successful entrepreneurs sharing their insights, their wisdom from where they have been and where they're going to be, is so much more powerful than me figuring out on my own. So like I said before, I could read a book in a course of a day or a course of a couple hours and get someone's experience over 10 years of success. That's leverage. Or I can have a mentor and speak to him for 15 minutes and get that key nugget of information versus looking to figure it out. That same information could take me years to figure out. So that's one of the core elements. And also, of course, being really clear on what the business is for you rather than a business. And that really comes through the concept of getting clear on who you are and what you want. And that could be through your passions, your talents, and your assets. where you can determine what's really important to you. What am I passionate about? What would I be excited to wake up every morning for, rather than just making a living?
To get out from behind your desk and go to seminars or conferences where other people of like mind in your niche are gathering, where you can get training and where you can network with other people. Because even though the internet is a business of ones and zeros and data, the bottom line is it's really still about people and relationships. And it is those people and those relationships that really will determine the degree of your success.
I was young and naive at 19. I didn't realize that there was some taboo associated with marketing a book onto the bestsellers list. So had I received all the feedback that I've gotten over the years from other publishers about learning what I learned, I don't know at the ripe old age of 29 today that I would have the tenacity to go out and do it. But at the same time, looking back and knowing that my naivete allowed me to do things that nobody else did, gives me hope that I would be willing to do things, ask questions, and be tenacious in ways that other people aren't. The reality is that just because someone says that you can't or shouldn't do something doesn't mean that they're actually right. There are some things that are black and white. There are morals and ethics in life, but there are a lot of things that people poo-poo as not being realistic or possible just because they haven't tried it themselves or have some qualms about it. And my suggestion would be to simply never give up and always challenge what the existing rules are.
I wish I had trusted the process more implicitly, more, just firmly. I wish I'd just believed, what I felt in my heart, that everything would work out. I wasted a lot of energy worrying. It was wasted time too. It wasn't productive worry. So I wish someone had told me not to bother with that.
For more mind virus vaccines, go to www.howtothinklikeanentrepreneur.com.